Hey Daily Dosers, my name is Nate Ellis, and I am the high school pastor over at our San Marcos Escondido campus. And I grew up in Sacramento, California. If you couldn't tell from the shirt, I am a big Sacramento Kings fan. And before you turn off the Daily Dose because there's another sports fan, or maybe you're asking the question, there's an NBA team in Sacramento. Yes, that is true. And hold on, because one thing I know about being a Sacramento Kings fan is this whole idea of hope, hoping and waiting for a winning season, hoping and waiting for anything good. It's been 15 years since the Sacramento Kings have made the NBA playoffs, and it's been about 20 years since we were stolen from an NBA Finals, which is another story for another time. But when your team is constantly losing, you're always looking for a glimpse of hope. And in the Old Testament book of Micah, we see the Israelites losing. They've turned away from God and they've lost their way. But the prophet Micah gives us kind of a dark description of what's happening as he writes in Micah chapter 7. He says, "What misery is mine? I am like one who gathers summer fruit at the gleaning of the vineyard. There is no cluster of grapes to eat, none of the early figs that I crave. The faithful have been swept away from the land. Not one upright person remains. Everyone lies in wait to shed blood. They hunt each other with nets. Both hands are skilled in doing evil. The ruler demands gifts. The judge accepts bribes. The powerful dictate what they desire. They all conspire together. The best of them is like a briar, the most upright, worse than a thorn hedge. The day God visits you has come. The day your watchmen sound the alarm. Now is the time of your confusion. Do not trust a neighbor, put no confidence in a friend. Even with the woman who lies in your embrace, guard the words of your lips. For a son dishonors his father, a daughter rises up against her mother, a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the members of his own household. But as for me, I watch and hope for the Lord. I wait for my God, my Savior. My God will hear me." The world and circumstances that Micah describes kind of seem like the world we're in today. And I wonder how many people today have lost hope, are without hope, are looking for hope in things of this world, are looking for hope in maybe politics or a medical decision, are looking for hope in a lot of things that are of this world, when our hope should never be in or focused on things of this world. Because when we find our hope in anything short of God, our hope's going to come short. And you see, in the midst of crazy circumstances, in the midst of a bad health diagnosis, in the midst of a world that has turned so far away from God, we as Jesus followers can have hope as we wait on the Lord. You see, waiting on the Lord, it seems like this thing that's pretty passive. Like I sit on the couch, I watch all of Netflix as I wait on the Lord, but that's not waiting on the Lord. Waiting on the Lord is active and not passive. As I wait on the Lord, I will find hope. I need to earnestly seek and look and trust in God. That's how I wait on the Lord. Notice how Micah doesn't say, when the corrupt people around him stop being corrupt, then I will hope. He has chosen to look for hope, and he has chosen to wait on God and believing that God will hear him. So as you continue on throughout your week, how are you actively waiting on the Lord? In whatever circumstances, whatever situation you may find yourself in, may you actively wait on the Lord and find your hope in Him. Him who is above us, who has gone before us, and who's coming back for us. Thanks for watching.